Stop that stream. Wow. But look at that. Look at that, man. This double rainbow right now. Part 2, guys, because for some reason that stream, I mentioned the fact that, you know, since 2023 I've been saying it seems like this weather is targeting areas, and you know, suddenly bam, you're hit with catastrophic, life-changing, never the same again weather. You know what I mean? Like weather that's so catastrophic in most of these cases now that it's record breaking and literally reality shattering for the people going through it, and your government basically rubs it in your face. And then, you know, citizens do the posse comitatus or the power and community type thing and try to help one another. And what is it your government does? They show up to donation sites with Blackhawks, because I mean, last time I checked, none of my friends own a Blackhawk. Okay, there's only a few groups and agencies that I would assume have Blackhawks, right? And they're probably all directly connected or part of the United States government or paid, funded by them. Yeah, so with those Blackhawks, they show up to donation sites and rotor wash the donation sites and destroy the goods being given to the people that just lost everything in a 1 in 1,000 year flood, catastrophic flooding. Yeah, it's just amazing to me. And people still wonder, like, if there's a chance they care about us. Like, dude, they just flew unmarked Blackhawks over donation sites after Hurricane Helene, which was like the craziest thing ever seen, you know, and destroyed absolutely every, like, donation site. Like, that just, the fact that that happened to me is the most insane thing to me. I cannot comprehend that. And the fact that nobody, like, or the fact that not everybody is screaming, demanding answers, treason charges even for the person who was piloting that chopper, because that was no accident. We know that. Guys, I just, like I said, though, you know, I wanted to do this stream like real quick. It immediately got shut off when I started mentioning the fact that I say we're all sitting around since 2023. I said it then, and I'm saying it now, and I keep saying it. Wow, we just jumped to 16 people out of nowhere. Guys, the double rainbow's insane. If you're new here, my name's Philip James. I live in Central Ohio, and since 2023, I have been saying that we're all just sitting around waiting for this crazy weather. I also have a theory with the cloud seeding, because now everybody's starting to question, like, oh man, these 1 in 1,000 year floods taking place all over the country within just a couple months are not normal, you know, obviously. Well, that's why they're called 1 in 1,000 year floods. Well, people are noticing, like non-conspiracy theorists, just like, you know, there's people that are real estate channels now turned conspiracy theorists, because they are noticing these strange anomalies that surround these so-called natural disasters that take place. Guys, since 2023, though, I've said it, it's like targeted areas. It's like they are hitting and flooding targeted areas. It's by design, okay? And we can now look up and see where there is rain enhancement funding and processing taking place. You see what I mean? We can see this. We can see, you know, there's Climate Cron that we've talked about before. Rest in peace, Mike Morales, or Boxcar Racer, or Underground World News, if you guys remember him. He used to stream every single night. You guys remember Mike Morales? He was the one that did a lot of the NEXRAD Doppler stuff. Anyways, he brought a lot of this up, talking about the flooding that was going to start happening. Guys, we are here at the birth pains now, and I'm willing to put money on it right now that from this point forward until, you know, that great and terrible day, the birth pains are going to increase in frequency and intensity until that terrible, scary day, because it's really starting. I mean, guys, I say it every video, I really do. I've never felt like life has ever felt so fragile. Hello. I'm driving, watching floods, and severe storms because it's crazy how ridiculous the weather is all of a sudden. And they're like, oh yeah, it's climate change. Yep, that tends to happen when you do experimental aerosol injections into the sky all the time. You know, unintended side effects or things of that nature. That does tend to happen. And whenever our hands go into nature, those unintended side effects tend to happen a lot more than we intend. You see, just like the whole bee colony thing right now, guys. The numbers are quite staggering. They're saying that this country, we have lost 90% of bee colonies. Guys, if that's the truth and that's accurate, like, we'd be in so much trouble right now. We'd see it, I feel like. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I've been here 30 years, and I had never seen a sinkhole. I've now seen like 14. 1. 2, never felt an earthquake. I've now felt at least a few. I can tell you that the flooding I've seen on the roads I drive every day and have driven every day have never get flooded over. I'm now seeing them get flooded over. You can say it's normal. That's fine. But I promise you, this is the strangest weather. Like, the wind directions, the way the storms are even coming in now, guys, they're different than what I've seen my whole life. Everything is changing. It's all changing fast at that. I just really wanted to stream. There was a lot of water originally when my first try went down. So I don't really know why, but like I've said, since 2023, guys, it's literally felt like we're just waiting around for targeted weather, essentially, because I mean, this is crazy, man. It's crazy. But I wanted to touch base because, are you guys seeing all the crazy stuff? Like, look in China right now, guys. China is either underwater or on fire. Okay, the pavement in China in some places was anywhere from 130 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, the pavement in China. Okay, there's AC's just catching on fire. There's streetlights just catching on fire. The Three Gorges Dam, the largest, structure or largest dam in the world, that big, massive bastard in China. Dude, they're doing midnight releases of water without telling the villages downstream. Michigan, okay. See, I'm OH, like I said, and I'm gonna tell you, bro. My friend, I've never actually, I've seen one tornado now in person that I know for certain was a tornado. That's only happened for me once. Okay, I've had a couple times like out back, funnel clouds come ripping through here and tear the trees down. That's happened a time or two, but once again, it wasn't like I could verify, oh, it was a tornado and it touched down. I don't know that, but I can tell you that from what I've always experienced, and the amount of flooding now, it's the amount of rain now, and it's not just the amount, it's how quickly we get it too. Okay, yeah, Gina, that dam right now in China, okay, they're literally releasing water at midnight, flooding villages downriver, and it's causing, I mean, catastrophic, I'm sure, damage and loss of life somehow, some way, somewhere. And it seems that there's no end to it in sight because they just keep doing it. Like, who does a midnight release? What kind of government does that? I mean, I guess you can't really say that. This is, a government that we're told. I mean, I've never witnessed them do it, so I don't want to say they do it, but I mean, I don't want to say they don't do it either, because I mean, I don't, overly know Chinese people or their government. They're pretty secretive, but they will harvest organs out of living humans and sell them to other living humans. It's probably how George Soros or that Rockefeller guy, Rothschild, had 7 heart transplants. Probably just pulling them out of prisoners of, or political dissidents of China, pulling their organs out and selling them to the elites of the world. I wouldn't even be surprised, honest to God, I really wouldn't. That double rainbow was sweet. Yeah, Gina. Yeah, absolutely. Gina, I swear to you, I have never in my life seen so much like absolute insanity all at once, like with no end in sight. And it, there's no end in sight, like at all. And it just seems like each time the disaster, the catastrophe, whatever it is, it seems each time it's more unreal and more confusing than the time it was prior. You know what I'm saying? Or like if it, guys, it's this is all just getting to become this is all becoming way too much. Like man, you know, God warns us that it's going to be one really hellish, brutal time down here for this time we're about to experience. But geez, guys, we can't even fathom how bad. I don't think. I really don't think we have a clue at all what we're about to witness. Oh, and it's rough. It's really rough. Oh man, there's more rainbows. Hold on. Stop it. Yeah, guys, I'm just saying, like, I don't ever remember seeing raindrops that, one of them is 2 inches in diameter, the other one is half inch in diameter. And like I said earlier, I personally believe that is I personally believe when your raindrops are that many different sizes, like that drastically different sizes, as in like 1.5 inch, next one's 2 inches in diameter or close, it seems like that's a cloud seeding op. And you, oh, how? Well, because silver iodide is what they use to mimic ice crystals in the atmosphere, right? Well, if they're rushing this process of precipitation, okay, that would mean they're spraying the silver iodide because it mimics the ice, and then the water molecules stick to it. Once it gets heavy enough, naturally, on the ice, it falls. That means that all those ice molecules up there would have the same amount of time, and they would all be about the same weight. You see what I'm saying? Because they've all collected, and then they all get heavy enough about the same time and fall, right? But when you get these storms and the raindrops are majorly different in size, like very, very different, I'm telling you it's a side effect of cloud seeding. Can I prove it? No, I can't. But I'm telling you, it makes perfect sense if you think about it. They are rushing the process. They're rushing nature. You see what I mean? They're trying to rush it. They spray silver iodide, which mimics ice molecules, which water molecules then stick to, like the natural process. But it causes it much quicker, meaning raindrops can vary. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the craziness because we keep getting flooded. We keep getting rain that's just beyond normal. And that's the other thing. Since when do you guys remember lemon-sized hail falling like, I don't know. It's hard to tell how many times, because how many times have you personally reported a weather event to the National Weather Service? That's my point. I haven't either. So, with that said, I can only imagine that there are like quadruple or hundreds of times more accounts of massive hail when it happens. I mean, we've been getting like softball size hail. We've been getting lemon size hail, guys. Since when is that normal? Multiple times across 9 states. When is that normal? When there's tornado outbreaks across 9 states normal? It's not. It's not, friends. These are the birth pains. These are the birth pains. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and now they just cut satellite feeds for hurricane data and stuff. Like, what is happening, guys? Check this out. Hold on. Hold on. phone getting rained on, so I'm trying not to get poured on completely. I was hoping I'd see some crazy Momentus clouds. You know, the ones that look like oozing slime bubbles from the sky or whatever. I was hoping we'd see some of those crazy things. They usually happen after severe storms. That's what they say anyways. I mean, who knows? It's hard to tell. I mean, it really is. Like, I wish I could do experiments, like make an artificial atmosphere and like test things, but I mean, that'd be something else. So I'm gonna show you guys something, because, you know, I tell you guys all the time we're living in is a little intense and we should all be getting ready. Check this out, y'all. This is my garden, okay? These are all strawberries. And yes, they are flourishing, if you can't tell. Wow. You see that? That's copper wire. That's called electro horticulture. I recommend you make copper coils if you have a garden and you stick them in your plants, okay? Because doing so just so happens to stimulate them. Because remember, you live in the ether. It's all around us. This is how the old world tech, you know, was powered. I'm pretty sure. Once again, you know, it's really strange the way these things come to light, and it just seems like more and more often than not, it seems to lean towards what we know. Yes, I also know that my garden is a little behind. That's all right though, because with this climate change that they keep talking about, I'm pretty sure our grow season is going to go a little bit longer than normal. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some corn, some tomatoes, spinach, lettuce. I'm going to have peas. We're going to have watermelon. That's my grape plant, my grapevine. I built that trellis the other day real fast. This, mulberries, okay? Believe it or not, mulberries are so easy to start, guys. You literally just have to stick it in soil and water it. I mean, like a stick. Like, cut a stick off a mulberry and you can stick it. I stuck these in the ground. And look, they look like they're green and like getting little budlets on it. I mean, I just stuck it in the mud, guys, and it literally is growing. I'm telling you, this is now the time to consider doing these things. And by the way, I did not use a rotor tiller or anything. That plot, this plot, and this plot, those are potatoes. Those are Kennebec potatoes. Kennebec potatoes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are about ready to be harvested. These are our beans, our blue, what is it? It's like blue lake or blue river bush beans or something like that. They were getting eaten up by something. Look at those leaves. But guys, it's now the time to consider growing and canning your food. Okay, it's now the time to consider learning skills like self-preservation type skills, you know, life-saving type skills. It's now that time, guys. It's literally now that time. I really don't feel like I need to try and convince anybody either. I think it's just that obvious at this point. Like, yep, completely and totally, it is, you know. But this is my garden, and if you're wondering, that's my little koi pond. I dug it, right? Naturally occurring raspberries all over. Blackberries, raspberries. I have them all over out here. So I have like a little cornucopia edible yard, essentially, is what I'm telling you. I mean, like, I have quite a bit. I think there's even rhubarb out here too. Guys, more things are edible and usable and medicinal in your backyard than you can fathom. Like, got some peppers up here. I know the streams everywhere. It started with the rain and now we're ending with my garden, but I feel this is going to be a very, very necessary skill in the times fast approaching. Yeah. Anyways, I love y'all. God bless you guys. I really appreciate you guys that do come and watch my videos. I have so many ready. I mean, like, literally, I have like 3 videos ready, but you know, crossing T's, dotting I's, just like typos or whatever, things like that. You guys know it. I don't like rushing my video to, like with whatever I say, because then it ends up being something fake or something, like when everybody's like, look, the solar simulator, and it ended up being like bonus features from Star Wars or something. Everybody put it up, all those truthers, and look what happened. They all had to recant that video and say, nope, that's just a movie. And then we all look stupid. So I take my time, but I do have a video coming about all the green lasers that are being seen from the sky. Guys, what is going on? Green lasers, like literally mapping and scanning. Like something is going on. And you got Harvard telling you that you have hostile alien life coming here. Like they're literally just telling you that. Are you ready for hostile alien life? I mean, how do you even say that? If it's hostile alien life and it would be getting here, you guys know where I stand on this. I mean, whatever, NASA. But I mean, you would already be so effed, there wouldn't even be a chance. Like, okay, you might as well just like roll over in submission to the advanced alien being race, because they're far superior. They're here. You're not there. You know what I mean? And look, you're hearing the thunder again. Like, it's just one after the other, guys. It's like these storms now aren't, it's waves. It's like waves or phases of a storm. It's just weird, guys. I'm telling you. They're blowing in backwards. Oh, sorry. I have not been reading these comments, Gina. I'm sorry. Okay. Texas and New Mexico. Yeah. And Massachusetts, Vermont. And China is, like I said, completely underwater, or they are like 110 degrees everywhere. It's so hot in China, dude. There's videos, surveillance footage of people's sandals melting to the street. To the street, guys. They're sandals. When have you ever seen a sandal melt to the street? When have you ever seen every street light on a road smoking or on fire? When have you ever seen ACs just exploding into flames because of how hot everything is? I have never in my life seen anything like this. Seen clouds over mountains, clouds across. New Mexico 2 days after the spread, the mountains. Yeah. 120 in North Carolina and South Carolina. What, today? Is that what you're saying, Gina? Because, yeah. I tell you guys all the time, man. It's 120. Can you imagine? Well, there's a bunch of videos going around in China right now. People literally just taking corn kernels and throwing them on the street, and they're just popping. Okay, right on the street. Like popcorn on the street. People putting skillets on the sidewalk, cracking eggs, and they're immediately frying the egg. I mean, immediately. You can feel it. I know you can, because I can, guys. And if you're watching it, you're watching this because you feel the same ways and the same things I feel, okay? Or you at least somewhat agree with me, and you're not throwing that baby out with the bathwater, okay? The point I'm making is something's not right when we all know it, we all feel it, we can all see it. You can feel it in your soul. Like suddenly it feels fragile. Life feels fragile. Time feels non-existent, okay? It feels like you're in a never-ending race against yourself at this point, okay? No flesh would survive otherwise. And with all the comments I made about China and the heat, okay? They literally had it recorded up to 158 degrees, the pavement, okay? The pavement, 158 degrees. And so and the fourth angel poured out his bowl, and power was given unto him to scorch men with the sun. Guys, we're already, 24 hours is equivalent to 18. Men are being scorched by the sun. How far in are we? People are filming like demons falling out of the sky during eclipses that are probably not even, naturally occurring. What's that mean? I don't know. I don't even know. But I can tell you, nothing that happens now and that they tell us would even surprise me at this point. I mean, nothing. What the hell is that sky snake over there? What is that thing? What the hell is that? And yeah, Gina, my sky is an absolute disaster. Always, too. I'll upload the footage I filmed right before this storm. It looked like sherbet, straight up chemical field in the sky. I mean, that's what it looks like. It's a straight chemical field in the sky. And it looked like that. And of course, it's the high stuff, way up high. But I gotta do some more running about, guys, so I'm gonna probably cut it. But I just wanted to film some of that because there was a lot of water coming down, and then suddenly and magically my live stream just pops up in the middle of it and it says unable to stream. I mean, that's what it said. I'm like, what? Please leave a like if you haven't. I'd appreciate it greatly. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all that do show up. I'm gonna try to get that green laser video put up in the this week sometime. I always tell you guys, it's like God puts it in my lap. I waited and waited and waited. I told you that video is basically done. Why didn't I upload it? Well, I don't know. But for some reason I waited, and I did, and I did, and I did. And now there's new and more clips coming out of these green lasers. And so it's like, it's just more to add to it. So it works out very well every time. And that's not me. I'm telling you. It's not coincidence either. Because I don't believe in that. But, alright, y'all. Thank you for being here. Much love, y'all. Keep your eyes peeled and stay weather aware. I know it's like hard. Like every time you get a tornado warning, you're like, man, I really don't want to get a go bag ready. Or every time you get a whatever warning, you're like, man, I don't want to do all this. But think about it this way. If you do all that work and get all that stuff ready and nothing happens, okay, well, you had it ready and nothing happened. But if you don't do it and something happens, yeah, well, I don't think I need to explain anything. You know where this leads, because you've just seen the, I don't know, what, 10 1 in 1,000 year floods take place all simultaneously. And one more thing before I go. What's going on with Yellowstone, guys? I mean, I'm getting way too much in my feeds. Way too much talk of Yellowstone moving up and down the ground. And way too much talk about 86,000 earthquakes that just went unrecorded. Guys, we are in trouble. Oh yeah, Gene, I forgot about that. Living in earthquake Cali. Yeah, I know. My gosh, I can't imagine actually. Quakes all over the place. Another 6.9 below Fiji. Oh man, yeah, and we just had what, the 7.8 or 8.3 or whatever it was in Alaska and Indonesia the day after. Yeah, 86,000 unreported as well, guys. I'm telling you. I don't need to tell you. I know I don't. You guys know. I mean, that's why you're here. You feel it too. It's coming. And remember, Mystery Babylon, there's not one stone left unturned here. So boy, oh boy, are we in trouble. Whew. All right. I love y'all. I know I keep thanking you, but I really appreciate it because, I kind of quit uploading a lot recently because, I work so much. But seriously, thank you guys very much for still coming, still showing up when I do end up live streaming at random. I do appreciate it. Y'all are real. The real people out there. Guys, it literally at this point also feels like you're surrounded by non-playable characters. It's like I'm walking around in Oblivion or Elder Scrolls game or a Skyrim or a Fallout game right now, you know what I mean? Talking to the non-playable characters that you encounter, and they have like, you know, however many sets of dialogue, but like, even if they have 100 different prompts of dialogue to keep and progress the game, it doesn't matter, you know, it still feels kind of hollow or like not real, you know? It's like we're surrounded by this. Like it's like we are surrounded by non-playable characters. Like some of these people don't even think anymore. It's just crazy. It's crazy. All right. Much love. God bless you all. I'm out.